Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. You know, it's like 2 something in the morning right now. Yeah, 2:23, and I'm up. I've been up pretty late these past couple of days just because, yeah, I do have a lot on my mind. There's a lot that I wanna get through. There's a lot of information that I want to put out there, because right now it is time to take a stance. It is time to act, because the world there's an imbalance right now. There's a big giant imbalance. When you look at fear and love and fear, the universe is very balanced, but right now there is a lot more fear than there is love. But before I get into that, if you do like this shirt right here, Peace and Light, KEEFA t-shirt, my good friend Chef Yatu is the owner of this, and this for a good cause to support single mothers. So you see that right there, pretty hot. Guess she's got a nice turtleneck too that I really do wanna check out. Once I get the video, I got some pictures from a photo shoot that happened. Okay, I walk, so I'll definitely share that with you guys. And I'll have the link in the description below for that. But let's talk about the election, which I think is like the latest thing to happen to just kind of throw a lot of fear out there. I mean, I stayed as far away from it as I could, just because I know what's gonna happen. A lot of separation, a lot of fighting, and it honestly was just like a big reality TV show. And they know how much we love those. I mean, people are hooked on reality TV. I stay as far away from TV as I can. I do watch a couple of shows, but that's about it. Reality TV though, I mean, that is an addiction right there. But that's what the election was this year. But I want to talk about kind of what it means and why it happened the way that it did. Voting, a lot of people are gonna get mad at this, but voting is an illusion. It's an illusion of choice. There's 2 sides of the same coin. And this year particularly, both sides were just horrible. There was not really a good option for anybody, really. There was just one option that was not as bad as the other. But you were given the illusion of choice. And even though Hillary got the popular vote, Trump still won. And the reason why that is because of the spiritual vote. So this is the first thing I want to talk about, is the spiritual vote. For people are voting with their energy, people are voting with their thoughts and emotions. Because of the way Trump did. Trump was smart. He played it like it was reality TV. It's not about loving him. Whether you loved him or you hated him, your energy was going towards him. And people don't realize that. That's how he won. Everyone was talking about him. Everywhere I went, it was Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. Whether it was good or bad, it was still to his benefit. That's when you hear the thing about there's no such thing as bad publicity, because there isn't. If the public is talking about you, then that's a good thing, because that you're getting attention. Then you can get money for being mentioned on the news, or you can get on TV shows, you can talk, people make money off of that. There is really no such thing as bad publicity. Look at Kim Kardashian getting popular off a porn video, so no such thing as bad publicity. And Trump used that to his advantage. And by spiritual vote, I mean how the universe works. The universe doesn't see good or bad. It just sees what you're focused on. This is why so many people go through life wondering why bad things keep on happening to them, even though they're especially religious people. They keep on praying for good things. They keep on praying for something. Maybe they're praying about their bills. Please, I want my bills to go away. But the universe doesn't see that. The universe just sees that you're focusing on bills, so it's going to give you more bills. If you focused on making more money or getting a better job, that is what you will get. But we tend to focus on the problem more often than we do on the solution. We have a really negative mindset, and that's something that we have to turn around, because if you just keep on focusing on the negative, we're going to keep on getting the negative. Where your energy goes, your energy flows. So let's say you're thinking, whatever you're thinking about, whether it's good or bad, you're gonna get it. So you have to be very specific about your thoughts. You have to be specific about what goes around here. And the crazy thing is how the universe works too. power to control your own universe with your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Like, they're all tied into it. So it's good to make sure that your thoughts, emotions, and actions, make sure that they are aligned with what you want. And then you can create your ideal universe. Otherwise, you could be acting, you could be doing good things, but if your thoughts are negative, you're gonna keep getting negative things happening to you, and you're gonna wonder why. You have to put them all in alignment. They are all crucial. They are all important. All these things they're all vibrations. And when you send them out to the universe, they come back. So get those 3 things in alignment, because you can't just do one and not do the other and expect to get the good. If 2 out of 3 is negative, you're definitely going to get negative. So make sure they're in alignment. Make sure your thoughts are positive. Your emotions, take care, be happy. Choose to be happy. And a lot of my videos, I talk about what it takes to be happy, so check them out. I give you a lot of tips. Happiness is a choice. Happiness, there's a science behind it. It's an art form. So be happy more than anything. Love more than anything. Do everything from a place of love, and that will help you keep your vibration high. It'll keep your emotions high. It'll keep your thoughts high, and that will lead to a better life. You'll have more energy. You will change your life around simply by doing everything from a place of love. So get those 3 in alignment, and then you will get what you truly desire. But as it stands right now, with the election, there was just a lot of separation. And the reason why that is because of fear. So the second thing I want to talk about is the fear that came out from all this. Racism is all that's being talked about. It's the number one thing, And again, that's what we're focused on. So not only did we keep on focusing on Trump, we focused on all the negative things that we think Trump would do once he got president. He wasn't even president yet, but our thoughts and emotions were all, the universe is all hearing that. It's okay, so man, they want slavery, they want racism, they want people to get deported. It's that's all we kept on thinking. And like I said, the universe doesn't understand good or bad, it just understands what we're focused on. So if we could be focused on love, and we could be focused on the solution, that would help, and then we could act accordingly. But because we're thinking about all the bad stuff, the fear, the segregation, the racism, and all that we're creating that universe. We don't even know it, but we're creating that universe, and we're gonna act like we are in that universe. So our energy is gonna show off that negative energy. So whenever we go somewhere, people are going to feel that energy. Something that a lot of people don't get is that fact that even though not all of us are awake, even though not all of us are conscious, we still feel energies. Sometimes you'll get that gut feeling when somebody comes around and you just don't like that person. You don't know why. It's because of their energy. Even though not all of us are conscious, we can still do some things that our higher self has access to without even knowing, because it's just natural, because energy is so important, it's so crucial. You could say all that you want, you can say all the good things that you want, you could do all the good acts that you want, but if you have the wrong energy behind it, then it means nothing. Your energy will cancel everything that you're doing. So if we're going around with an energy full of fear, full of hate, that's what your universe is going to look like. And you're not going to be able to see any good in people. You're just going to be, what you're putting out is what's going to be reflected. So if you're focused on racism, you're most likely going to end up in situations where racism is happening. It's because you created that. It's all about understanding how the universe works. Once you can get that down, once you realize that you actually have a lot more control than you think, I'm telling you, amazing things will happen. fear part. They want the fear. Fear is what has been used to control us for such a long time. It is a lot easier to control a population that is afraid than it is to control a population that is acting from a place of love. It's hard to control a loving population. It's hard to control a person that is in love with themselves. Because if you're in love with yourself, you know yourself. And if you know yourself, no one can tell you who you are. Nobody is going to be able to control you. Nobody can get you to do what they want you to do. If you think about it, how do you think they get us to, go to all these wars, these police brutalities, all these things that we do, destroying the trees, destroying the rainforest, killing all these animals, taking advantage of each other. None of these things are in our nature. In our true nature, we are beings of energy. We are loving beings. We thrive on love. But when they replace that love with fear, we forget who we are and we do things that we're not supposed to do. So fear makes us easier to control. So I'm telling you, take that fear out, replace it with love, replace it with light. Light overcomes darkness, love overcomes fear. Love is the answer. So what do we do next? What we do next is we have to unite. We have to be one. The thing about racism, I don't speak on it too much because I don't see race. And some people, laugh at me for that. They say, how could you not see race? Look at you. Well, race wasn't always here. The word stuff is man-made. Man created race. It's a label. And labels do nothing but separate us. I mean, nowadays, they're pretty much necessary, but I still don't see race. I don't think of it. It's not in my head. I just see people. I see energy. We have to see all of, the earth, everything in it. Everything is connected. There is no separation from people to nature, to the animals, to everything around us, the insects. There is no separation. We're all connected. We are all one. I'm telling you, if you look inside your body, how we are made, you can see it in nature. Like our veins. You can see that on the leaves. You can see that on rocks. Our brains, you can see that on nuts. The universe mimics things. Everything is connected. There is no separation. Even space itself is an illusion. So if we can come together to see ourselves, to see each other as one, if we can start seeing ourselves in others, that's another part of what true love is. When you start loving, you see yourself in other people. That separation is gone. And when you see yourself in other people, it's a lot harder to harm others, because if you harm others, you're harming yourself. If you harm animals, then you know you're harming yourself. If you're harming the environment, then you know that you're harming yourself. So why would you do that? We do these things because we're living based on fear and not love. So we have to unite. And some of the best ways I've noticed to make that connection that we are all one is we gotta eat better. Get away from the processed foods, get away from the sugar, get away from the alcohol, get away from the cheese, the animal products. Oh my goodness, the animal products. The science is already showing that animal products just destroy us. It doesn't matter what it is, fish, chicken, whatever, eggs, they're all disastrous to our health. The science is showing it, but I'm telling you, on a spiritual level, everything in this universe, it's all energy based. It's all vibrations. They don't get destroyed, they just get transferred. So when an animal gets killed, gets murdered, is enslaved, lives a terrible life, lives life based on fear, anger, separation, like when, the baby cows get separated from their mothers, I mean, animals go through a lot. And then that is something like, literally, I remember back in my days, I used to have meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, I woke up, you know, they're shoving bacon in your face and all that stuff. So we're eating anger and everything throughout the whole day. Anger, misery, all that. Resentment, like all this stuff. It's no wonder that we are a sick population, so we gotta eat better. Getting back into nature is the next step. Nature is the first place that I ever felt at home. I never felt at home in this world for so long. For 25 years of my life, I never found a place that I could just be like, I feel at home here. Until I went out to nature. Until I started learning from nature, learning from the water, learning from the air, learning from the trees. You know, just being one with nature. Once you become one with nature, you see the connection, you make that connection, and you don't want to hurt anybody anymore. Next step, educate yourself. Do the research. There is so much out there to learn. Learn about our true past, like really, really past. The past that has been buried. The past that they just don't want you to know anymore. The past that will liberate you. There are plenty of books out there. One of the books I'm reading now is called Vegan Tantra, the introduction of vegan magic, and oh my goodness, that is an amazing book. That just goes far, far back. But there's a lot of books out there that will just help to enlighten you, to awaken your true self. So, this video is probably a little bit long. I don't know how long it is, but I wanted to make it. It's about the world seems like it's really bad right now, but just know that you can change that at any time. You have the power to change your universe. Just start up here, start here. Start to love. Love is the answer, nature is the answer. I'm telling you, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are amazing. Do not limit yourself. Do not think that you cannot be happy. Do not think that happiness doesn't exist. Do not think that you do not have a purpose. Do not think that you came here in this life to suffer. You did not. You came here to be happy. I'm telling you. It's all attainable. Your dreams are attainable. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button below. And hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk, guys. What do you want me to talk about next? There's so much up here that I want to share with you guys. And yeah, this was fun. I'm tired, so I don't know if you can see that in the video. I'm ready for bed, but I just had to put a video out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, subscribe and hit me up in the comment section.